Tip number 1, line. What you should do is you need to make a good business plan. So what is a business plan and how can it be very simple for small businesses? So all Line needed to do was to write down where she wanted her new bakeries to be situated. She chose places with many people, of course, but finding the best places was difficult. Some were too expensive. And Line did a lot of research with my support, and she also asked a lot of friends. And finally, she found spots that were good and affordable. She felt very proud of herself, and she was ready to move forward. Now, Line also thought about how many workers she needed. So we had this little worksheet where we identified how to compute for the number of workers that you need. She was actually traumatized from hiring the wrong people before, and this time she was scared again to hire. But when I gave her the guidance on how to do hiring correctly, how to choose the right people, and so on and so forth, Line was able to talk to each person, and I also trained her how to train them well. So after that, Line felt safer knowing that her team was strong and she was ready to expand. Tip number 2, I said, Line, you need to use technology. It cannot be just everything manual. So Line started to use computers to check all her bakeries. So there were apps and there were softwares that she was able to find. And now she was trying to learn new tools. At first, it was confusing for her. So what she did was she took a short class and it helped her a lot. It's important for us to learn about tools and not be scared about them. So since she already had new tools, so she felt very powerful with all the skills that she was able to gain. Now, this way, she was able to see how all her bakeries were doing without having to go check them. All right, that is using technology. Now, the last tip that I gave her was to trust. Always trust your people, but you always need to check. Inspect what you expect. That is a mantra that I always tell people, especially my managers. You expect something, but you have to always inspect. You cannot trust blindly. So Line, what she did was she visited her bakeries often, even if she could monitor them with technology. She felt tired traveling to all these different places sometimes, but what she did was she made a schedule and she visited one bakery each day, but not the same bakery on the same day. So the visits were oftentimes surprised, but sometimes also scheduled because she had to meet with her team as well. So as she visited one bakery each day, she felt very happy seeing that her businesses, her bakeries were doing well. Now Line has 5 bakeries and they're all doing well.